When evaluating a feature flag in the context of a given user, we start by using the default resolution for the given environment. Then, if the rules are enabled, we evaluate a series of rules looking for the first one that matches against the given user context. And if a rule matches, we use the resolution strategy from that rule to override the default resolution. Let's take a look at adding a rule. When configuring a rule, there are 4 key components to consider. The input, that's the data being provided by the application. The operator, that's how we're going to evaluate the input. And then the collection of values are the values against which the input is compared. And then ultimately, there is the resolution strategy that will be used as an override to the default resolution strategy if the operator matches the given context. Now, the operators are varied, contains, ends with, is one of, matches pattern. In my experience, I basically only ever use is one of or ends with. Ends with is amazing for emails. So let's say I want to do ends with @bennadel.com, and that's the user team that was generated for my account because I logged in with my email address. We'll hit add, and for anyone with an @bennadel.com address, we're going to say give them a max team size of 1,000. And we can save this, and here you can see my team here at the bottom. But we can have more than one value to compare against. So let's go back and edit this. And maybe we want to use any email address that ends with StarCorp. So we'll add that. And then let's go Innovaplex, add that. And let's just grab one more. And let's say day night. All right. And we can hit save. And now you can see all of these email addresses are being considered with this rule. And we have our different blocks of rules here. Now, of course, multiple rules can be applied in any particular environment. So maybe we want to go and add another rule. And this time, instead of using an email address, we'll use the Fortune 100 flag, and that's a Boolean flag. So is one of is really the only thing that makes sense here. And we'll just say true. And in the case of the Fortune 100, we're going to give them a max team size of 10,000. If we hit save, you can see now we have our Fortune 100 block here at the top. Now, both of these have used a selection resolution strategy, but there's no reason that we would have had to do that. We could come in here and say, edit this. Instead of a selection, we could have used a distribution. So maybe what we actually wanted was 0, let's say 50% of those Fortune 100 users to get the 1,000 and 50% to get the 10,000, and we can hit save. And now you can see that in the Fortune 100 block, half of them are getting one variant and half of them are getting another variant. And of course, we could now go back and edit this. Instead of using a distribution, we could use a variant. And defining a variant resolution strategy, all we have to do is provide a value that matches the constraint of the feature flag type. In this case, it's numeric. So I could come in here and just say 9999999, and we hit save. And now you can see any user that matches this rule gets a hard-coded variant of whatever number that is, and you can see that showing up here on the right.